it wasn't the NC, they had the ability to weigh and chose not to. Don't give them any leeway where pains get anti-colonial education. Second, all education for fairness as voter are just internal to education, wanting to be fair, just assume that we value, but we don't value things solely because they're fair. I.e., we don't have a competitive coin flipping, even though it's 100% there. This is something else motivates to actually value fairness. And so that means that the argument is the critique favor this is going to be substitute. These arguments that fairness and education is going to come first. Let's go there now. Reextend the argument now saying we're going to eliminate colonialism through the micropolitical framework. If colonialism valid and actually supports the ideology which is effectively billions of real people at the same time trying to cover up the subversive effects, you should give these arguments more weight than arguments that about fake people that won't think any of this set the framework that you should give more weight to the arguments that do link back to this framework as opposed to the arguments he's extending out the AC he's extending out the AC then does it extend the J2 analysis that it is your duty to reject oppressive ideology. This entails encouraging resistance to such ideology and awarding students who do anti-colonial pedagogy must teach resistance, educational studies related to greed, anti-Semitic discriminating and denying student resistance. One way to recognize the ways in which students already do have resistance wherever possible to respond with praise and reward. This text is one argument his first argument that says I just want to win rounds with this argument. Win rounds with the argument that is tangential to your rules of judge in this round. Even if regardless of whether we want to win rounds because he definitely wants to win rounds too, but he also wants to say that he's sanitizing philosophy so that he doesn't get a link in the case that has absolutely nothing to do with your rules of judge. Your rules of judge simply to adjudicate who's endorsing the philosophy that should be rejected in this round. If I believe the framework that you should definitely reject that philosophy. Then, group history arguments how we should necessarily talk about the issue and I'm excluding voices. First, you can turn this argument since silencing is always inevitable because we don't have an infinite amount of time to cover absolutely every voice. The question how we include particular voices to best facilitate answer oppressive education, voting for the voices versus the best challenge is oppression. Kumashiro writes. We need to acknowledge that the reason why certain voices are silenced in the first place. The problem, in other words, is that we often desire hearing only certain voices, we desire the silencing of others, we desire the continuation of normalized teaching of religious practice, any similar voice indirectly doesn't underline story, some story reinforce hegemonic framing, of thinking and acting around the world, so other challenges what this means is desire to teach and learn traits and learn only in certain ways, doesn't desire perhaps the subconscious one, perhaps one, use only certain stories, especially authority be introduced to make sort of sense of the world and the ancestors, traditions, towards the ones that define normalcy, the hegemonic ones that we wrongly desire exactly what is common to ourselves. Then, second, this reason that he uses here is completely backwards. No philosophy is inherently valuable. Must be discussed about how popular it is and debated if it's really valuable. This should be easy to defend or show. Read some evidence that proves that talking about your philosophy is more important than justifying the colonial project. I will gladly answer, but he's not doing the last speech. He's definitely this framework is still definitely valid. Third clause, and you link to the critic back to the critic. This argument applies that Eurocentric arguments are inherently superior more deserving consideration than colonial status criticism. These arguments to critically determine the commonsense views that will constitute a legitimate debate argument for us criticism. It's a self-colonial bias. His argument here is that we should actually keep these arguments debating to continue to discuss them, but that only leads back into the that perpetuates the ideology that these sorts of ideology that have racist assumptions taken within are okay to discuss. Then, so at that point, I'm definitely going to critique it. Is your role as a judge to endorse and reject to endorse arguments that do benefit debate and reject arguments that do not benefit debate. Then this is very explicit. He is only making analytical arguments here, where my arguments are specifically hard. Remember, he also that means you should prefer my framing and subsumes his theory arguments because education here is specific to anti-colonial education, which is the single most important thing around. Remember, he does not address specifically the day 2 analysis, which tells you that is your judge to do that, and the only way to do that is to reward either debater with a winner or a loss, because that's the only message the message the ballot can understand. That's the most important thing around which point, if I'm just winning any sort of link back to the framework, then you would negate. So, let's go to his argument that, let's get to the links and impacts. First, reextend the impact which colonialism is a violent negation of the word those who are conquered the colonial project seeks to render the colonial colonized invisible and hide it, and it justifies violent exploitation of colonized. And then extend the alternative text, the AC must respectfully expose the ideology, but then you expose race and reason about being that justify the colonial project and extend many percent. This involves recognition that different people have different lived experiences, ways on a gender, one contract, why you're such a thinking of the ad engaged norm dialogues, briefly excludes voices necessary to try to prepare the hierarchy and create a space for democratic ethics. So, his argument, let's go to the top. His argument. His first argument is that all people have equal worth. That is simply taken as a racist philosophy. Remember, you can send the S1 evidence. S1 says the content was taken by racist assumptions, count Europeans count as fully human, all this must be forced to conform, meaning that his philosophy as a neo-context necessarily taken that assumption, and then his argument only reinforces its philosophy and seeks to sanitize it for the modern day. His philosophy says that all people are equal, but what is defined as people, what people would consider people within that philosophy are not specifically tailored to the people who he says we should consider today. So people of African, Asian, and Native American races are not considered within just fairly within that, which that is what we back in the arguments here, and you're going to go to this argument about how we necessarily have colonialism, because that is a philosophy that you can cross that argument keeps making the impact. The argument is absolutely no sense, because if the impact is better, you should reject it. It would be like saying that if that was really better than that, you couldn't challenge it all, because that would justify a worse impact. In fact, the impact here is real, so you should prefer I have here finally group the 1 and 2 responses here and says that his arguments are necessary to colonialism. Even though he's not responding to the evidence, you can send the S2 evidence. S2 says that his philosophy is necessarily changed. You cannot separate yourself from the historical. You cannot separate yourself from the historical legacy that you have. Remember, he dropped that evidence. He said velocities definitely change. So this point is very clear. I'm the only one getting wind back through the K, and his theory doesn't matter.
Okay, 55 left. Okay, can I see all the arguments you read on the base of in responding to my the alternative?
Hold on. The alternative?
Yeah, basically all the like impact terms are part of it.
Right. So that is this stuff. There's no.
Is it one of these?
I don't think it should be on the ground. Alright. Which card are you looking for specifically?
Well, it was all pre-written, so I just wanted all the text of it.
Okay.
I have the Kumar Shiro card.
Okay. Oh, you have no answers. That's it. And then this on the laptop.
Okay.
Cool. Minus the number 2.
Okay.
Cool.
Starting prep. Okay, so the order is just what? The order is going to be just very quickly on the AC. Then it's going to be the links and then the impacts, and the alternative. Okay, so AC, links, impact. All right. Extend the right to condition, extend the right to exist on the outer state, with all rights to produce and the rights to will things, this applies statements with respect to treating all citizens equally, extend the RIPC for the citizen, it has to visit equal dominate back those performance of heated response, and the NC doesn't do that because the junior system is rehabilitated. I'm the only one who's attempting to get offense on the post-fiat stuff, so all I have to do is put terminal defense on the pre-fiat stuff, and that would be sufficient for affirmative battle. So go to the link. So the real problem with the NC is that in cross-examination, when I asked him, what if I prove that my AC does not endorse this philosophy, he would say, that wouldn't link. He said, you can make those arguments and I would respond to them. So all I have to do is prove that the AC does not link into the criticism, not that the philosophy itself links to the criticism. This is what he said in cross-examination. So you can stand the argument that my AC does, in fact, justifies the opposite of the criticism, because the AC says that the will, just the fact that anyone can will things makes them fundamentally valuable, and that will is 100% equal, which means that the AC never justifies colonialism. So that's talking about it. Then you can extend the argument that Ripstein is in fact an anti-colonialist. His book Force of Freedom actually has a chapter in which all he does is dedicate time to talk about why colonialism is bad, which means that the fact that I'm only running Ripstein cards in my case and not Kong cards in my case means that Ripstein is never going to be violated. So the link is tenuous at best. So his impacts are tenuous at best. Then furthermore, you can extend the turn that it goes completely dropped. That his performance decay is exactly the problem, because he's saying his interpretation is that what the people the way that the person is influences how we ought to treat them and how we ought to treat all the ideas that come out of his mouth. Because he says the fact that Kant is racist means we ought to treat all his ideas that come out of his mouth as racist, which is the exact justification which justifies colonialism in the first place, because we say because he is black, say that is why we can treat him as unequal to a European. You can set that turn. The turn goes 100% dropped, which means if anything, even if I'm losing all the debate on the impact level or on the alternative level, you still affirm there. So I don't link. I'm turning that, so you don't look to that. Now go to the impact level. extend the number 2 term that goes completely drop the number 2 term that says we should talk about these things that are uneducational, because if we don't do that, we're never going to learn about why they're bad in the first place, and we're never going to get that discussion, which means that by instantly rejecting the debater who runs this, he's going to shut it out from discussion, which we'll never talk about, which we'll never get that colonial education. This argument goes coast to coast.